Hello, I'm Aaron Marino from Alpha M, and it is that time of year again, gentlemen, and I'm pretty excited. Spring is in the air, and before you know it, it will be time to frolic in the sun, but with sun frolicking comes exposed toes. Dare to go bare at the pool, beach, lake, maybe you're going to the park, yeah. Or maybe you're the type of fella who likes kicking it in flip-flops, like Alpha. But the fact is, your toes are front and center, and they need to look great. Presentable. Now, we as image-conscious men take painstaking steps to ensure that our stylish straight and our grooming is in check. But somewhere along the lines, we seem to neglect our feet. And feet, much like hands, need special attention. Now it's time to get real. Nasty fingernails, right? Ones that are bitten all down to the quick. Cuticles that are chapped and crusted and picked and bleeding. That's not good, right? That's nasty, actually, I would say. But having crusty, cracked feet or long fungus-filled toenails, now this, my friends, is a whole new level of funky. And so today, we're going over some foot care and toe care tips to ensure that if you dare to go bare, that your toes are looking straight. Alright, so with the summer upon us, alright, it has been a long, cold, and dark winter, and your feet have been covered up in socks. And in the winter, we don't really pay as much attention. And so all of a sudden, it's time to break out the flip-flops, so you're getting ready to head to the beach, you look down at your feet, and you're like, what the hell? So, it is not a bad idea. I would say a pre-season pampering session may be in order. Actually going and getting a pedicure. No, pedicures aren't just for chicks, but thanks for asking. Here's the deal. I would say if you're looking to do a little pampering, a little self-polishing, go get a pedicure at the beginning of the season. Here's the deal. It's not going to cost you much money. You're going to go. They're going to treat you like a king. Yes, a king. You're going to sit there in your chair. Your feet are going to be soaking. You're going to have some little Asian girl, usually Asian because the good... But for those of you wanting to take your toes into your own hands, these are the basics. Alright, so first up, we got to get rid of the hard, crusty, cracked, calloused skin on our heels and balls of our feet. The way that you do this, well, there are actually a few different ways that you can do this. The most extreme, they actually sell a tool that looks like this. Essentially, it's just a razor blade that you systematically cut off the dead callous skin. Now, this is an option, and it is a drastic option, and you definitely need to be careful because it is a razor blade and you are cutting off skin. And if you go too much or you go too deep, you could definitely injure yourself. Instead, I would opt for a exfoliating block. An exfoliating block or a pumice stone is a great way to get rid of that dead, crusty skin. I keep mine in my shower caddy because the shower is the perfect place and the recommended place to actually use one of these bad boys. Alright, think about it, right? You're hot, the shower is steamy, the warm water, it's actually softening up that hard skin on your feet. And so, you take the stone and you just go over your heel, all the bad places. The exfoliating block is going to annihilate that hard, crusty skin and callus. It's going to get rid of it, and it's going to reveal the smooth, healthy, soft skin from within. But if you have really rough, really dry, cracked heels, this is the best stuff on the market. Heel Balm by Flexitol is the best product on the market. Yo, check it out. Just because you don't have dry, crusty feet doesn't mean that you don't need to actually apply lotion to them and hydrate them to keep that skin softer and healthier. Alright, you hydrate your face, lotion, body, lotion, feet, no difference. It's also going to help make sure that your cuticles are looking good. But now it's time to talk about those toes. Alright, so toenails. These little bastards can really have and develop some issues. There's a link down below this video to an article that I wrote about the most common toenail conditions, the causes, and the treatments. But if you've noticed that your toenails, or actually toenail, is a little bit thicker and discolored, chances are you've got a fungus going on. But the good news is that toenail fungus is totally treatable. You do not have to deal with the embarrassment of having thick, discolored toenails anymore, gentlemen. You just got to decide that you want to do something about it and actually treat it. And there are various treatment options available. Treatment option number one, something topical. A topical solution, a topical fungus treatment that you can buy over the counter at the drugstore. Another thing you can do is actually go and talk to your doctor because he can prescribe an oral medication. But talk to him because that one does take a little bit of monitoring to make sure that everything else is cool on your body. The other option that has actually taken the world by storm, I should say toenail fungus by storm, lasers. They're using lasers now. They're using lasers lasers for everything, right? Not just for tattoo removal or removing wrinkles. Gentlemen, they're now zapping toes to get rid of fungus. And I'm telling you, I've seen before and after pictures. It is pretty remarkable. So go talk to a specialist and get it handled. All right, so now it doesn't matter if your toenails have crazy fungus or they're pitted, it doesn't matter. Gentlemen, you're working on it, you're getting it handled. But the number one single biggest Alpha M toenail tip that I give you is keep those bad boys trimmed. I personally don't think that there is anything grooming related that is more repulsive than super long toenails. I vomit a little bit in my mouth every single time I see a dude. I'm like, oh, he's wearing flip-flops. Boop. I should know better, but I look down, right? Because it's what I do. It is my curse. Quite frankly, I look down and he looks like a three-toed sloth. Keep them trimmed, gentlemen. That's the single thing. If you do nothing else for your feet, keep your toenails trimmed. I would recommend making it part of your weekly grooming rotation. Nose hair? Check. Eyebrows? Check. Manscaped? Check. Toenails? Clipped. Now the trick is to keep your nails trimmed without actually trimming them too short, because when you actually expose the skin underneath that nail or on the sides, you're actually increasing the risk that you're going to develop a hangnail or ingrown toenail. Now here's the deal. Nail clippers are like tweezers. You need a quality pair in order to get good results. You could use a cheap ass pair like that, but guess what? It's gonna jack up your toenails. You have really no control. The best pair of clippers that I've ever used are the Apex. They came as part of the first date kit that actually comes with a nose hair trimmer and tweezers and a sexy leather pouch. There's a link below to the kit. It's only like 49 bucks. And you're, like I said, you're getting the tweezers, nose hair trimmer, and the nail clippers. Before, when I was using these standard nail clippers, I was having to, like, seriously, like, because my toenails are thicker than my fingernails, I was having to seriously, like, almost get leverage in order to snap it through. And I would always end up with a jagged cut. With the Apex, you can actually go use the tip, and you can create a really nice, clean line, and it gets through the thickest of nails. Come on, look at that thing. Are you kidding me? Your toenails don't stand a chance, gentlemen. Little snips. There is a learning curve with this, though. But in conclusion, gentlemen, I would like to offer you an example. All right? It's summertime. You are going somewhere social. Maybe it's a barbecue. Maybe it's a pool party. Maybe it is the lake, and you are looking smooth. Your outfit, great. Your hair, grooming. You smell amazing, and all of a sudden, somebody looks down. Boom! Woo! Nasty feet. What happens? Yeah, exactly. You just took a steaming hot crap on your image. Gentlemen, your toes, your feet. Take care of them.